This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Wow. What an intro.
Yeah, that's not how we're supposed to start though.
But listen, that feels good on my ears.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, this is going to be a different type of show today. Our guest canceled, so maybe we could try again some other day for Gene. Until then, we're going to try something different here on Talking Shit. We're actually going to talk shit with people that we left comments, the link to come in here and talk with us. So we're hoping
We'll see.
We'll see if people come in. I'm hoping that it works.
We'll see what happens, Mark. I mean, hell, if nothing else, man, we're over here just running our own shit show.
Yeah, well, that's normally how it works for us.
You know?
Before we go any further, we'd like to thank the Deluxe Edition Network. You can find them and tons of other great podcasts, especially Podcast of the Month, Beb's Video Kingdom, over there on deluxeedition.com. You can also find them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, they're on it. TikTok, link, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. LinkedIn.
That's the place.
Yeah, I say it wrong every fucking time. Anyways, I might as well promote the next couple. We'll be on our friend Kyle's podcast tomorrow night.
What's the name of that podcast?
Yeah, it beats the hell out of me. I got to remember the name of it now. He changed it. Unfortunately, he had to change it. Circumstances, you know.
You got a circumcision? Is that what you just said?
I said circumstance.
Oh, circumcisions. Got it.
Get it right. The name of his podcast is hell if I know.
Well, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna give a shout out to one of the guys that did my very first podcast with me, and his name is Steven Jarvis. Pretty sure he last week got podcast of the week. So, booyah to him. That's awesome. Keep up the good work. Talking shit. Make sure you guys get over to the Denny's if you haven't checked that awards show dealio out. There's a little survey that you can take, and you can vote for us as the top podcast. I mean, we're brand spanking new, and we're just here to fuck shit up. I think.
Well, we'd like to, but you know, you gotta
have guests to do that, I guess.
Well, you know, give it a second. Maybe people are scared to come in. You never know.
It's the wolf. The wolf scared them away, maybe.
Yeah, possible. Okay, we got two.
We got two viewers? Yeah, it's me and you.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't even come up as me on the viewer.
I see one. I don't even see two.
I only see one.
I see one, too. That's great. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, it beats the fuck out of me.
You totally missed AEW last night. We missed it, I should say, because I was on the show with you. We had two fantastic guests on last night. We had Rip and Isabel, and they're motocross riders and former or semi-retired motocross riders. So always want to give those kids a shout out, man. They are fantastic.
Yeah, I'd like to, go ahead and, since we're on here for, probably about another 25 minutes, maybe. It depends on who
I don't know.
pops in.
Somebody else showed up into the screen, so we got a viewer. So we're good.
We actually
Hey, viewer, how are you?
Oh, you mean that? That's me. Anyways, uh, on March 21st, we have a wonderful show coming, and we're going to have a wonderful guest. And I got to actually. We have a wonderful show coming, and we're going to have a wonderful guest. Now I got to go off that.
Yeah.
And her name is, and I'm going to do this way because, it's her director, her producer, the writer from Roseblood, who, I had to ask what her name, how to say it correctly.
Let me try it first.
Okay.
I think it's Sine Lotus.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay. Well, let's try.
Sanaya Lutzis.
Sanaya Lutis.
I'm gonna jack this up. You already know this. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's why you're not saying it. I am. Let me jack it up. Anyways, we're gonna have her on the show, and she is an actress in Hollywood, and she's wonderful. She's been in quite a few different movies. She's been in Roseblood. She was also in what other ones? Do you remember the names?
You told me this because I gotta watch them, and I still haven't watched them.
Vengeance and Vengeance 2,
Vengeance
Bloodline.
Vengeance 2, yeah.
She's also starring, or she has a role in Black String, and that is with I would screw his name up even if I seen it. Oh, what the fuck, man? Come on, my mind.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Fuck. Oh,
you got your phone. Ask Google.
No,
Google
it's not
knows
that.
everything.
It's not that. It's a kid from Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm. I can't remember his freaking name right now.
Hey Siri, who plays Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
Frankie Muniz.
Stars.
Yeah, see, I had stuff wrote down, but I don't know where it went. But see, just to let you know, I got, questions for her.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Well,
anyways,
we gotta have questions for these guys.
Yeah, well, that one I definitely had more questions for than anything else compared to all the other ones. I don't know why. Yeah. I just wanted to be more prepared, I guess. I mean, I was prepared for the other ones too, but no, I did not watch AEW last night. I didn't
watch it. I didn't watch it last night either. We were on here. We had the great interview.
Yeah, well, I got to find a different program to watch it on because I don't have anything to watch it back on anymore.
And they don't play it on Hulu anymore? Is that right?
No, they've never played it on Hulu.
Oh, I thought it was on Hulu for some damn reason.
No, they've never had a streaming contract.
If you're not following AEW on Facebook, you're doing it wrong because I'm following them on Facebook and I get to watch. You don't get to watch the whole thing.
Normally, if I find them on TikTok right after we're done, and I'll watch it that way.
Yeah.
And they'll do it live. That's how I've been watching some of them, but not this time.
Yeah, last night was so I got to watch it a little bit today, and the Jericho Appreciation Society. You had the Dark not the Dark Order. That was another thing going on in the background. The Dark Order was going after John Moxley, beating the ever living crap out of each other.
Would you like me to read it all off for you? Because
no. We talk about what we know. I don't know shit. That's why I'm on this podcast. Well, that's why I'm on this podcast and not like, I don't know, World's True Crime. Hey, if you guys are hiring.
Hey. Fuck you. Man, we're going to get in trouble for this one.
Why?
I don't know. Because I say fuck a lot.
Oh, fuck it. I mean, come on, man. That's what we do.
Valkyrie made her appearance last night.
And who is she? Who is Valkyrie?
Well, she was.
Who was she?
She was on. She's bounced around a lot. She's Johnny Morrison's.
The
wife.
Is that his wife or this?
Yeah.
Like his
No, that's his wife.
Okay. Cool.
She was in NXT as some stupid ass name, and I did not care for it. I did not like her character at all for there. She wasn't on there very long.
You got to be careful, man. Shawn Michaels runs creative over there, so I think he runs that.
When she was let go, that was Vince's idea.
To get rid of her, or
Mm-hmm.
the. Oh, really?
Yeah. Tomorrow night we will be on Flat Movie and Pop Culture 13.
What is it called?
Oh, fuck you.
No, I mean it's
Flat.
It like broke.
Flat
Flat.
Movies and Pop Culture 13.
Because it was Returning of the Living Flat.
Yeah, well, we don't want to go that route right now. We'll let him talk another day on what happened. Maybe if he wants to talk about it. But we'll be over there talking about the Monday Night Wars between WWE and the WCW.
Oh, and no, AEW wasn't around, but that other group, that little ECW place, you know that one?
Yes, where Hardcore went to play.
That's right. And now they're now they do soft porn. So.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! I was hoping that somebody would actually pop on.
Hey, what are you gonna do, man? I mean, you put the link out there. That's all you can really do.
Yeah.
We got a viewer, and I'm not sure who it is. Is it you?
No, it's you. It has to be you.
I'm not view. Look, I'm not on. It's not me.
It's not me. I don't think it's my TV, and my family's not watching. We already know that.
I don't know. Maybe it's Stacy and the kids. I don't know.
Yeah, if it was them
watching,
if it was them, they would already came in here and told. Yeah, if it was Stacy and the kids, they would have came in here already and told you suck.
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, let's see here.
So what else we got coming up? We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I mean, we got that kid.
Actually, on the 23rd, we're gonna have the deluxe edition podcast on here,
which is Casey and
no. Oh yes, Casey. Yes, you're right, Casey.
And what's the other guy's name? Is it Ray or something like that?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
What are we going to talk about?
Well, we're going to let them explain to them why they came up with this wonderful network. We're going to let them describe what the winner gets for winning the Denny's.
Oh, bro! If we win the Denny's, I'm putting that belt right there behind me.
Oh, fuck you!
No, you got a belt. That belt's going up right there.
Oh, come on! I'll let you
right there
for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me hold on to it for a minute.
Yeah. Wait until I get my next one. I got another one coming. I decided I wanted the NWA belt.
Getting an NWA belt. You know what? You need to get the TNA belt too.
The TNA originally started off as the NWA.
Yeah, that's why I said you should just go ahead and get the TNA belt too.
I'd love to be able to get the AEW belt and have all of them, but I mean, I went out and I wanted this one. I wanted this one since I was, a kid. I'm not going to say, shorter, younger, or anything else, because I know what you're going to say.
I'm not going to say anything. Listen, let the people know though that true or false. When you first got that belt, you took a shower in it.
No, false.
Oh, it's true. Come on, I would have.
It doesn't fit around my waist. Why would I put it? The first thing I would have done was put it around me and been all naked and trying to be all sexy and stuff. But no.
Take your underwear and just pull them up as high as you can and be like, all right, babe, let's wrestle.
Oh, shit.
So you should just let me get on here and drink beer because, I mean, this right here is a hell of a podcast. I am the Kmart version of Stone Cold.
Oh shit,
Steve
we got
Austin.
2.
Huh? Oh shit. Welcome to Talking Shit. I am Stone Cold Harvey. Oh, it's Steven. Yeah.
Hey, Sid, join the freaking party. Come in.
Yeah,
Come
jump
join us.
in.
I'll send you the link. You come join us.
I thought you sent it to everybody.
I
Send
didn't
it to
send it.
everybody.
I didn't send it to everybody. Not on my phone.
Oh man. Yeah,
Come
we were
join
doing
us.
we're gonna do a chat roulette. Jump in.
Yes. Come
Yeah.
jump in. I sent you the link. Oh, wait a minute. I should send it on hold on. I'll send it on Facebook.
All right, but don't be embarrassed because we're just talking shit about everything.
Yeah. I talk shit about his oh shit. About his mugshot.
Whose? Stevens?
Oh, yeah, the one that they put on Instagram. I mean
yeah. They offer the man a comb real quick and just be like, "Hey, bud, you want to comb that little spot there?" Listen, Steven, here's the deal. I shave mine because I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Mark wears a hat because he doesn't want to worry about that kind of stuff. There he is.
Okay, first of all, go fuck yourself.
See? Look at it there. It's not combed. It's still light there.
Fucking cowlick, I'm sorry.
He said it's a cow.
My God.
It's daylight out there. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's dark here.
Yeah,
he's also in a different time zone too.
Yeah, he's a couple hours difference. So we were supposed to have a guest tonight. Unfortunately, the guest ducked out on Mark. The minute Mark said, "Yeah, the name of the show is Talking Shit," he was like, "Wait a minute."
No, June knew what he was up against, but he didn't tell me that he was. I wish he would have told me that he was. He got preoccupied and forgot.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we could sit here and we can just find dumb stuff to talk about. That's the whole thing. Just talk about whatever we want. This is our show. We don't have to have anybody as a guest, and we can fucking sit here and talk about whatever we want to.
Uh-oh. He's going to try he's going to try a new camera, I think. Or either that, or he's covering up the old one.
I mean, in all reality, I've tried this new camera in most of my new episodes, and I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is when you try and fucking talk.
Oh, now we're having some technical difficulties. No, I'm just kidding. He's plugging in. Oh, see, we went to 3 people. Now all of a sudden we're down to 1. We have 1 fan.
Well, he was probably the second one that came,
Sorry. I thought the fan was our fan Steven? Was it Steven that was our fan that was watching us in the shadows?
Oh, we went back up.
Oh shit, we got 2 viewers now. Golly. Holy crap, guys. Listen, if anybody else jumps in here, I got $1. Okay? Anybody at all? Anybody? I got $1.
Okay, or no, come on, $2.
No, it's $1 because you almost had it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, there you go. Now you adjust it.
Oh, that camera, it still doesn't do you justice, but yeah, it does look a lot better.
Okay,
what are you talking about? That's Serena Williams.
Fuck you.
I thought it was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, you fucking regurgitated version of fucking Curly.
Oh. Ouch. You tried to get me right in the feelings, didn't you?
So, you assholes, on your last fucking live stream that I rewatched, fucking already pretty much predicted what I was going to fucking do on Thursday.
Which was?
History of the Detroit Lions.
That's great, dude. Because
it was funny because when we were talking about it, I was like, well, we were promoting you and helping, that. I was like, man, maybe he should do this. And, I was like, well, why not? I'd probably watch it then.
Well, yeah, I'd have to do something for Detroit for you to watch it.
Well, I haven't watched, I didn't watch the Dallas one. Come on. You knew I wasn't going to watch that one.
Mark was like, he's doing the Dallas Cowgirls. I said, yeah, I know. It's on right now.
half
like-
of those ones, like when I had to talk about the Hail Mary against the Vikings, like I literally had to choke down some puke.
Yeah, the Vikings haven't really done much in free agency.
No, we're getting rid of a bunch of veteran players though.
Yeah, without a doubt. Thielen, come on.
You
They
see,
think he might be going to Green Bay if Aaron Rodgers the
Rodgers is
taking the Jets.
it's supposedly a done deal as long as Rodgers
to go to
says
the
yes.
to go to the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
my dad said he's retired. He's done. This is his last year. He goes to the Jets. He's done.
oh come on, he may follow Brett Favre and go to the damn Vikings
No.
afterwards.
The Vikings are too stupid to fucking even try and go for a decent fucking quarterback.
I wouldn't want him on my team as it is. I mean, I'm not a fan of his. You know that. But
you got to build around him just like what they did with Brady in Tampa.
yeah, well, that's what he gave them a list of players, and they went out and got half of the players so far.
Yeah.
But one of the players is Odell Beckham, and I'm like, I don't think I'd want him. He's been out of the league for too long. I don't think he's worth.
Well, that and the injury bug too.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. And you got I looked at the Patriots just picked up one of my favorite wide receivers, and he's a favorite because he came from Pittsburgh. But
Yeah.
Juju is now a New England Patriot.
You know,
Yeah,
that's funny. He went from Mike Tomlin to Andy Reid. Now he's to Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how fucking
So
lucky can you get?
Listen, he's got the best coaches out there too, and that's the whole thing. I mean, it's just like he's a growing athlete though, because when he started in the league, the kid was riding a bicycle to practice. I don't know if anybody knows that story or not. He was
Right.
not. He wasn't. He didn't have his driver's license at the time, and I believe he was fresh out of high school, 18 or 19 years old, and would ride his bicycle to training camp.
Some that used to be a tradition with the Green Bay Packers when their draft picks of that year's draft. They'd ride on a bike, and some kid would hold the helmet while they're riding on a bike. It's like, okay, but
Right.
I still think Green Bay hasn't been as good as when they had Favre, which Favre's name right now is so fucking tanked. No one wants to work with him.
Well, yeah, you know, if you steal money, you know that happens. Even though he paid back the money, he's not going to be charged with anything.
He didn't steal the money, dude. I'm telling you
come
right now,
on.
that was not a Favre. That was not an
He
escapade.
was
That
trying
he
to
did.
help out the college. Well, then the college wasn't fucking being honest with him. That's just like
Yeah.
Jackson State with Deion Sanders. They
Right.
fucking called Deion Sanders and Uncle Tom and all that shit. It's like, without him, your fucking university, even if it is a historic black college, gets no fucking notoriety. And most of his players want to go to Buffalo anyway.
Right. I mean, I believe when he left there, they were in top contentions. And They were doing really good. Now let's see what Buffalo does, or Colorado.
I think Colorado is a good fit for him because you got to look at him as a coach. I mean, they bitch about him when he's praying with his players. They bitch about him when they're winning. They bitch about him. So pretty much his team is going to play for him. And that's all you need.
And that's the whole thing. The first thing you stop doing is you stop bitching when you're winning. The only time that these guys should be out there bitching and moaning and complaining is when you're down, when you're not winning the games, when your guys are not performing, man. And this is why, you know, all these athletes, all the NFL especially, man, these guys get paid a ton of money to even ride the pine, right? So here was my thing. Let one of your wide receivers, one of your running backs, let them go ahead and complain that they're not getting some play time. Let's just go ahead and throw one of these benchers in there. Listen, they're getting paid to play. Play them. Play the some bitches. You got a quarterback that wants to bitch, complain, and whatnot. Throw your backup in there. Let's go.
You'll never, and I said this during my Bud Grant tribute episode, you'll never get another coach like him. And you'll never have another coach like Jerry Burns. Just someone that could tell the media that, you know what, fuck you guys. I mean, Jerry Burns, you look him up on YouTube, and all they show up Like, you literally can go on there. Jerry Burns, I bet you 10-1 his rant on the Minnesota fucking new media is going to be on there. He took them to fucking task that day. And Bud Grant never did that shit until like Super Bowl 8 against the Miami Dolphins, because the Dolphins were able to practice on the field before the Vikings even were. Like 2 days before the Vikings were allowed to. And then Bud Grant got fined for it because he was showing what the league was all about.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
before,
there's got to be a lot of bigger league changes, coming too. I think, are we still talking about the area? What is it? The aerial judge? Are we still talking about this?
The Sky Judge?
The Sky Judge? Are we still doing this?
It's still talked about. We'll know more in July, I believe, on if they're going to allow it or not. They probably won't.
XFL thing.
Yeah, they're also thinking about giving an extra penalty, or the red flag.
Oh, red flag. So
yeah.
you can challenge three times instead of 2. No.
Yep.
I don't like that.
And and then there is another one. There are a few different rules that are going around right now that they're trying to figure out. But we'll see.
Talking about the XFL, I didn't think they'd be this successful.
They're doing great though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, I watched the game the other night, and it was like, wow, there was more excitement in those games than I've seen in a long time.
I'm still pissed off at the USFL though, without having a Tampa Bay team.
Yeah, well, that was stupid. Give up your Tampa Bay team to put it in Memphis.
Well, I don't think the USFL is going to last very long. I think NBC thought they could do it, but like me and you were talking about, Mark, and I'm sure Brian will agree with this, you got to have someone with the financial backing, and you got to also provide something for the fans. You can't just have it in Alabama and expect every fan to be like, oh, hey, I care about this.
There's going to be games in Detroit this year. Yeah, Detroit's going to have a few games this year.
Yep.
Alabama, you'd think I'd been drinking today.
Alabama, Tennessee, right?
Alabama, Memphis,
yeah.
And then a few other ones are going to have home games too, but most of them will still be played in Alabama, which, I could see, it works great for Birmingham. Well, you know what? Everywhere you see them wanting a team, Birmingham deserves a team.
Well, Kenny Stabler, when he was a football player, when the World Football League came about, he was so happy because he was going to be able to play in Birmingham, his hometown of Alabama. So he was like, sweet, I get to play this. Fuck the Raiders. Well, then the WFL fucking goes out of business because of the 3 biggest contracts, which was Zonka, Kick, and then whoever their wide receiver was at the time. 3 Miami players bankrupted all. But that's the thing. If you don't have a spending limit and you're paying all these players like what the original USFL and all these other leagues did, there's only been one league that's been able to rival the NFL, and they merged, which was the American Football League.
That is true.
And I wish they didn't, or if they would have merged, you would have kept it AFL, NFL, rather than NFC, AFC.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I like that better, too. I think that would have been beneficial for everyone.
Yeah, because it would have made
it would mean more.
Yes.
And have 2 commissioners to make it look like it's 2 different people. And then you could have someone even above the commissioners to kind of be like the referee when they fuck around.
Right.
Stop all this fuckery. Just stop it.
Could you imagine had fucking Al Davis still remained the AFL commissioner even after they merged? Oh my God.
That would have been funny, actually.
It would have. I mean, fuck. They signed 1 player. The New York Football Giants signed Pete Goglak away from the Buffalo Bills, which all the NFL guys were like, Pete, or if you guys needed a fucking kicker, why didn't you just ask? So then what does Al Davis do? He signs Mike Ditka to go play for Houston. He signs away Roman Gabriel, signs away, God, what was the San Francisco? John Brody. But the reason why they never got to play in the AFL because they merged. And even Al Davis predicted it. He's like, you watch, we just got a merger. And they're like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, we just got a merger.
Yeah.
And they went behind his back to cut that deal.
All right, let's go to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
No, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, the world we live in, the world we used to live in to now, I mean, it's all cut.
Oh, you guys are so fucking lucky back then.
Yeah, but now we live in the world today. I mean, come on.
Oh, trust me, it's fun.
So let's move on to another subject that we all like to talk about. Let's talk about what we missed last night on AEW. Steven,
know.
did you watch it?
He doesn't watch it.
I haven't been able to watch it because I don't have TV. Usually I get either the stuff that Mark has or I would get like Hulu Live TV. Well, with I'm still being married and not knowing how much my income's going to be taken away from me once we get everything situated because I'm on disability. So Alyssa's like, well, how bad do you think it's going to be? And I'm like, well, they're the government. They'll take everything.
Why?
Because they don't want that. Like I told Mark, I said, that's the only thing I hate about disability is they have all these people that try and make you more than your disability. And then you have the people that are like, well, you're disabled, you know.
I mean, I'm disabled.
What more do you want us to do?
I'm disabled, but I'm allowed to work. You know, I'm
so
not 100%. I'm not 100% disabled.
I'm 100% or about 75% disabled.
Mark is 300% disabled.
More mentally than physically.
Yes.
No, that's you. Me, I'm physically. But my disability does not go around my wife's income.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think it's a Minnesota thing. But
yeah, that's got to be a state thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she'll give it to a bunch of fucking other people that come here illegally. But
is it? Let me ask you this: is it because are you on her medical for her job?
No, I'm on Karen's medical, and I have Medicaid too, or Medicare.
We can't yet because every time we're trying to go down to the fucking government thing down there, Social Security, fucking either snows or it rains, or they call her into work and on a day off, and then it's like, well, what are we gonna fucking do?
Tell them you're not coming in.
Yeah, I've got to go to Social Security or whatever.
Sorry, I got something else better to do than go into work.
Well, I keep telling Alyssa, I'm like, leave fucking Marketplace. They're not. They don't know how to use your skills. I mean, you went to fucking college. No one ever expected her to become a manager, let alone, my mother-in-law, but that's a story for a different day. And, Alyssa asked me last night, she's like, well, why have you been so supportive of me? It's like, because you've been supportive of me. It's like, you need to realize we're a team. No matter how many people in this world are like, oh no, the man's got to pay for everything. Oh no, the woman's got to pay. It's like, no, it's a team effort. And that's why most marriages fail, because someone's like, well, my husband works 7-figure job. He gets paid well. Well, what happens if he gets injured, loses that job? You're going to divorce the guy because he doesn't have that money anymore?
Yeah. No, I think you see that a lot in the news too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, if I had a 7-figure job and I'm married to my wife, I don't think that she's going to leave me over, oh, you got injured at work. Because I think at some point we're smart enough to tuck money away and say, hey, listen, oh, you're injured and you're going to be okay for a year at least. That's what a lot of people have to look at too. Is like,
well, it's not only that, it's the fucking people that are with possessions. They look at their possessions as, oh, I have all these possessions, I'm better than fucking everyone. Materialistic people. I love to fuck with them so bad.
We used to know somebody that was really bad at that.
Oh, definitely. Not to get off topic though, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, we figured that.
So I cannot wait for that game to come out.
Well, I can't wait. I want
We
to
already have
test
the
it.
release date.
Yeah, I want to test. I want to be one of the ones that test it. But
Well,
I
you
don't.
better download the beta
Well, we can't download the beta until
until the beta comes out.
Yeah,
May
until-
25th.
Yeah.
That's a
They'll,
long
they'll
time.
let PC players get it first.
Yeah, PC will be the one playing it.
Yeah.
Console won't play it at all.
Which I'm fine with.
You got
Yeah.
a PC. Just
Yeah,
get it on there. You're gonna have to pay a bunch
just
of money.
all you got to do is just have a
Game
Yeah.
Pass Ultimate
Yep.
or something.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm looking forward to. Not really looking forward to the next Viking season with all the shit that's been going on.
I'm actually looking forward to the next Detroit season.
Well,
Yeah,
everyone.
Detroit had an opportunity this past year and squandered it. So
No, they didn't squander
they
it.
got screwed out. They got screwed out.
If it wasn't for Seattle winning, that's the only.
and I
reason.
hate that and I hate that rule too. Like because that's what exactly happened to my Steelers. If you were paying attention right there at the end as well, it happened to you guys. It happened to us. So here's the thing: that should be a rule that has to go away. It should be by the numbers.
Well,
Take
why
the numbers.
can't you have more teams? And the way I look at it, okay, back before they went to what 18 game schedule now, you used to have teams that were 9-7 making it to the playoffs. So you can't tell me that you can't add one more fucking team.
Oh, they're going to.
They're going to have to add more.
I think there's 2 more teams coming to the league before 2025.
Well,
They haven't said
MLB
yet.
has already opened the fucking expansion too.
Yeah, they still haven't said on where they're going to put them though. They're just debating on where they're going to put the next couple teams.
We got to look at who doesn't have teams. I know.
Well, they've been talking about putting putting a team in Toronto. They've been talking about putting a team in
Hawaii.
No.
Yeah, they were.
No more.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
but then they were talking about putting them in overseas.
To
London.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah, England. I think is going to be the one. I think England's going to be the one to get us 2 new teams.
Yes, I believe so.
I don't think Canada with the Canadian Football League. I don't think they'll let us cross the border.
I don't think so neither. But you never know.
Yeah, then
they were trying. They were trying. They did Buffalo. Half and half.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that. Talk about that merger that happens later in life.
Oh my God, I would never watch Canadian football.
I'm just so I'd be so far over it because you think about all the rules that would have to come into play at this point. I'm just
the Canadian Football League and the NFL's rules are so fucking different. In Canadian Football League, it's a 2 and out. So on 3rd down, you're punting.
Yep.
Where in our Americanized bastard version of football, we're pretty much.
I still love NFL. I mean, it's great.
I mean,
I love watching it. I think they're overpaid, way too overpaid.
Oh, definitely.
I like the fact that we have adopted a plethora of college rules where it wasn't like that back in the day, so I'm glad that we finally adopted those plays from the college.
I mean, look at the NFL when it first started. It was pretty much a run-based league, which it was going to die. But because they looked at college and was like, okay, look at this forward pass shit. Yeah, you can fuck up on it, but it's going to get the football a lot better. So then they started making footballs that even someone with small hands like me could throw and complete accurate passes.
That's our quarterback.
Yeah, those were some ugly ass footballs back then too.
Oh, them fucking the big ones, the Duke and all that. Yeah.
Are you going to be on Kyle's tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Yeah. 17th.
The 24th.
He said 17th.
He told me the 24th, unless you guys are going to be on.
So maybe we're going to be on his show, and then.
Why did he tell me the 7th? What the hell?
All right, let's call him up real quick.
Oh,
I'm going to talk.
So call him up, tell him to jump on here, and let's figure it all out. He can't lie to us if he's sitting right in front of us. I mean, come on.
No, it's not that he was lying. It's probably he just fucked up on it.
Mark probably messed it up.
Fuck you. I have it on my calendar right.
You guys might just be going on there tomorrow because you guys agreed to something. I know with me, I got you guys on the 23rd, which in the Vanishing Point one, I hyped that one up a little bit. And
hey,
then
by the way, I didn't say that he was going to be on the 24th on the 23rd. Sorry. Because I just going to pop him in there just for the hell of it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, wait, I told Brian that you were going to be on. But
I'm looking for more guest appearances. Like, dude, I get so fucking bored just doing my podcast by myself. Like, in one of my posts, I was like, if you guys need me to guest appearance, I'll do it.
Yeah,
the monotony gets so fucking boring.
But that's why that's one of the reasons why I put you on it, so we could talk with the deluxe edition. Talk to them about like I said, why that they made the
network,
the network. Have them explain what the Denny's is and how they came up with it. Well, we already know how they came up with the name.
I get a kick out of it when I hear Mark try and fucking wrap up every episode and he just stutters.
Hey, that's just the way I am. So
he's trying though. He's just
dude, you guys have a bigger following on YouTube than I do. Where me, I don't care if I become YouTube famous because I still got Buzzsprout and I got my website up and all that shit now.
Yeah.
So I just gotta wait until the 23rd so I can pay Luna for my new logo.
Yeah, he won't tell me what the fucking logo is, but yeah,
no. But I will tell you this, and I promise you both this. If you want me to, I will show it on the 23rd.
Okay.
And so you guys and your fans are the first ones to see it, and that will be on my merchandise.
Well, listen. Speaking of logos, we are unfortunately going to take our logo to a different extreme, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, whatever works within your.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you look through so many different ones. You look at, all the stuff that they show you. That it's really good, and the stuff that they were trying to do, but come to find out, because they wanted to just satisfy us, they did one thing. They went and took and stole the logo.
Well, that's why I went with Luna. I mean, behind the scenes, when me and you were having our differences about doing it, getting the logo right away, I was looking at even other people after Luna. Like most of the people that are on Twitter now that are my followers are fucking people that do designs. Like some of them even want me to like sign contracts with them. And I said, okay, here's first things first. I've worked well with Luna. And when I was talking to you about yesterday, it was just advice. Or if you don't,
well, we're not going to just jump to anything.
No,
this time.
Take your time.
I'm going to take my time and see what we can have. But the person that originally we would never have known this at all if we weren't going to just make 2 shirts for us, just to wear, just to try to get some type of promotional thing going. And when he blew it up onto the shirt, you could see it, the fucking copyright right there. And then
that's why I went with Luna, because when she makes it, it's original. It's all original. Like, yeah, she'll take some things that she's done previously, but then she creates a whole different logo. That's like the Grim Reaper. Wait until you fucking see it. It's got kind of like the Joker fucking smile in it, and then it's got Steven Jarvis and friends.
So you are telling us what the logo is.
Well, that's a little bit of it. That's a little bit of it. Once you guys see it, you're going to be like, holy fuck. And with Luna, like I told her, I'm like, you got a customer for life. So now instead of $150, I'm paying $100. And like I told her, I'm like, I can get you more clients. If that's what you want, I can get you more clients. And she's like, yeah, could you try to? And I'm like, yeah, I'll send them your way. And
fuck, man, one of the people that we were talking to, he wanted what was it, $299
Fuck that.
for everything, and I'm like,
Oh,
no,
it's a bigger company too, though.
yeah, I'm like, no, I don't, no, I'm not paying that fucking.
Go
Yeah,
with independents.
Yeah.
They're the best.
I think the big thing is if we could find an artist that would take that logo right there and just break it down on their own and draw it, and then we tell them, hey, listen, these are the colors that we want to go with. We'll clean it all up. We'll clean the image up. I think it'll look really good, man.
See, with our image in the corner here, I like the blue moon, and I like it, but knowing what I mean compared to what they sent us after the fact.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God.
Send that to Steven so he can take a look at it.
I seen it. I was like,
bro. The minute I saw it, I texted Mark. I said, absolutely not.
He
said, yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Did you guys fucking pay for that logo?
The one that we have in the corner, yes, but the other one, no.
Okay, good. Because I would have slapped you, Mark, if you would have paid for that shit.
No, fuck no. I wasn't paying for that.
I would have taken them fuckers to court if they would have made me pay for that.
I'm like, no, man. The one in the corner, I paid for it because I like that one. But to come to find out that and then when I told them, hey, look, this is what's going on, and they said, okay, we'll make it where it's not, we'll fix it all up for you.
They won't use the same file. They won't use that same picture.
Yep, they won't use that same file. That file right there. $13 for that wolf.
That's all they had to pay for it.
Yep, all they had to
do it.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, I want my copyrights to the whole damn thing, but I can't do that. And
I mean, that's why I said, if you go with an artist that will make it from scratch, then that's yours. Once you give them the money, that is your fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's like anyone that tries and takes my logo or my new logo, I have rights to sue them, even if it's not copyrighted at the bottom, because I paid for it and I keep the receipts when I pay for something.
Right. I even like after a while, it did grow on me. I do like our intro. I really do.
Oh, definitely.
And I learned how to use certain things, like add the deluxe edition, and then add, that little like, subscribe, and share thing, and then put the intro into it. It was just, I learned little bitty things.
I feel so bad for Casey because I gave him the one that I have for my logo now, and I'm like, hey, could you please just take the deluxe edition trailer and put these two together so then I don't have to fucking click on one and then click on the other one?
Yeah,
believe it or
not, that's actually simple to do.
Yeah,
it's real simple. Especially, I was like, well, I was looking at it. I was like, man, do it this way, this way. Oh man, that was so freaking simple.
Well, that's why I like EvuMux, the one that you were talking to me about.
Right, the one
I love it because you can make it. It's so much simpler. With if you want to, okay, let's say you're going to do pre-recorded or have a live stream and you're going to have guests, right? So all you really have to do to set everything up is you click on, it's like dynamic or something. And you can actually put the scenes in there and make the transitions to go seamlessly into the scenes.
That's cool.
Granted, I was scared because I was like, well, most of my shit's pre-recorded. So it's
like... make it a lot... Probably it seemed like it would probably make it easier for yours to be pre-recorded, too. Because you could put in stuff.
Here's the thing. I fuck up a lot, so
Do you go back and edit your podcast?
No, I'll fucking redo the episode.
No, don't do that. Just go... Listen, you don't even have to go back and apologize for shit. You just be like, hey... At 3 minutes into the podcast, guys, I just want to let you know that I got all wadded up. So if you want to skip past that 3 minutes and go on to the, minute 4 or whatever, because I mean, that's the whole thing.
We did, he did commercials for our podcast in the beginning.
Well, that's why you got your following, because of him. It ain't because of you.
Oh, I know that. But it's
definitely not me.
But it was funny because he sent me only about 10 of about 30 that I think he did. And I was cracking up laughing because he'll go, this is nope, shit, fuck.
Remember how long it took me to do our trailer?
Well, the first trailer, yeah. You did it.
Oh my god, that was
you did
bad.
it quite a few times, and then I was like, "Yeah, you finally got it." And then
I'm like, nope, gotta redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And that's
such a
where
perfectionist.
and I did the same thing. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, the lighting's off. Like, I can't do this lighting. So I think I did the first 10, and I'm sitting here going, my name's Brian, and you're watching Nope. Welcome to Talking Nope. That's not it either.
Well,
And I just kept doing that, and I was like, God damn it.
The really sucky thing about with your guys' name, which don't change it, but add podcast at the end, because like anyone that types
that's what
it in, unless they're subscribed to it, will never fucking find it.
Yeah, because most of it
I can even do like type it in the way you guys got it, still won't, because there's people with talking shut. There's people with
talking shirt.
And shirt.
I was thinking.
So if you put the at, so here's what I found out. If you go to youtube.com /at, you got to put the at sign in, and then put in talking shit, comes right up.
Okay.
It's the very first
one. But if you put it in on some of the other ones, you actually have to. It'll come up talking shit, but at the end it does come up podcast too.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you may have to work that in there somewhere. Just hide the word podcast.
Well, we'll figure out.
Well,
even if it's small, even if it's smaller, But we're gonna do another commercial here soon for our podcast. We just got to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking girls on trampolines.
I mean,
are they in the bikinis? Hey, are they gonna be in bikinis?
I don't know. You were getting the girls. What the hell? You're slacking over here. All right,
that's it. Girls. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm gonna need a new host to ride. I'm gonna need a new host to ride with here.
You are aware that we both have, daughters that have friends that you can invite.
Yeah, not a chance.
How you say this, Mark. Careful.
I am not a pedophile. I am so
no,
sorry.
I didn't say
no.
Hey,
I'm not saying
our
that.
daughters
I'm
are.
saying,
Hey, our
how
daughters
you word
are.
this.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to be a smart ass and say that.
Like, the sad thing is, Kyle got fucking canceled before I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we're not. We're not.
He got.
We're not gonna talk about that here.
Why?
He got
because we're gonna let Kyle. I'm gonna let Kyle.
I still want to know. All right. Well, listen.
Oh no,
it was
part of it.
Hey, remember we talked about that? It was over
the Ninja Turtles thing.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And
hey, let me ask
April
you. Oh, that April O'Neil thing. That's right.
So,
we did kind of touch on that.
This is my contribution to that because people were just ripping him a new one, and I was scrolling through Twitter, going like, "Well, you know what? I'm just gonna look at Twitter tonight," and I saw that, and it took me 2 seconds to find an article, and I said, "Okay, here's the thing. Unless you're the comic book creators, get off your fucking computers, sit down, read this article, and shut the fuck up." And then next thing I know, Kyle's Return of Living Flat's gone. And he asked me, he's like, "Do you know who could have done it?" And I'm like, "No." But I said, it doesn't surprise me.
It's the dumbest shit ever. And that's why I'm like, I get a little concerned because, like, listen, if somebody wants to say something about our logo or our name, we never said it was talking shit.
No.
It's always been talking
Yeah.
Right, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
whatever we talk about on here, yes, people can, voice their opinions. They can say whatever, but to be taken off like that, that's still just wrong of them altogether.
Well, that's the thing. The world we live in, no one can have a different fucking opinion. You have to.
They should have at least
believe in.
They should at least gave Kyle a reason instead of just deleting his shit.
Yeah, it really sucks.
That's the way you fucking YouTube worked.
Was that on? What was that on? Was that on YouTube?
Twitter, YouTube, all his shit.
Wow.
And
somebody went through and did a number on him.
That's insane.
And what's really bad is he had other people that was supposed to be coming on his podcast with us on the 24th. Yeah, I talked.
The 24th? Oh, yes. It's the 24th.
So it's the 24th now.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me microphone check here. Test testicles. 1, 2.
That's one thing I hate about this I'm glad that I got this on Amazon, the webcam I got now. The only thing I fucking hate is the built-in microphone.
Not a fan of the microphone that's on there.
And sometimes, like if I sit back here, it's so fucking quiet. But if I get like up close and
You should be able to. You should be able to use your own.
Oh, I am.
What kind of? Which one did you get? What's the name of it?
I think it's Logitech. It was only like $30.
Logitech. It's about like this.
It's just a little one, but it allows me to do 1080p, which is what I was looking for. And when you go on EvuMux, all your fucking shit will go to high definition without you even having to fucking
shit. My box disappeared, but I think you got the same one I do.
Yeah, it's just a little fucker.
This is a new one that I can't figure out what's going on.
Hey, hold on. Here we go.
Mark, Brian, Steven, I'm still not going to cancel starting fresh. And if you ever want me to talk shit about it, definitely, and we'll see you on the 24th.
Kyle,
Perfect.
You know what you should do? Just to fucking piss those people off. You should talk about it on the 24th. Fuck them.
I'm in. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't mention it the whole time, but talk enough about it.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle, we stand behind you. Yeah, no matter what.
No, I even told him that the day that fucking all this shit happened. I was like, dude, I got your fucking back.
Oh, he asked me, he said, you mad at me? I said, for what? I said,
oh, you did it. It was Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mark.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't even on that show. But he asked me, he goes, you're not mad or anything? For what? I said, you told the truth.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Yeah. But, he had he had other people supposed to be on the show that canceled on him.
I tell anyone, you know what? Whatever your opinions are, they're your opinions. If you want me on your show, I'll be on your show.
Hey, Kyle, I'll send you a link now if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, fucking come in here, Kyle.
Jump in. We got time. Listen, it's our show. We can do whatever the fuck we want to.
We could do this for fucking 2 hours if we want, which I don't want to, but dude.
Well, Mark's over here yawning already, so
no, I was yawning earlier. That's the time for my medicine.
I pre-ordered the fucking WWE 2K23, and I stayed up until midnight just to play one fucking match of the war game.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Sounds about right.
That's dedication. Is
dude,
what that is.
If I was ever a wrestler,
send them the link
from WWE just to fucking do one match, and they tell me it's war games. Dude, they could fucking bloody my ass. I'll fucking blade. I'll do whatever.
Let me ask you a question. Did you get a chance to go and watch our episode when we had my buddy Andy or my buddy on?
Who?
Andy.
I had Andrew Jasic, and Trevor Allen.
I think I did.
Formerly known as Anchors Away, from New Wave Pro Wrestling, SAW.
Yeah.
West Coast Wrestling, I think is SoCal Pro.
SoCal Pro. That's what Andy's doing now is SoCal Pro.
You want to talk about, if you ever want to have a talk about wrestling, I'm going to tell you, reach out to those guys.
I probably shouldn't be saying this because it isn't booked yet. Next month, I'm getting Ricky fucking Morton on the show.
Morton. Hey, guess who's here? Guess who's here?
What?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking tell us everything.
I got time before the other stream I'm part of. So.
Fucking hot mic moment.
Ever since I made the tweet that I said I wasn't supporting the Teenage Ninja Turtles and that she wasn't originally black, because I would say the same thing for if it was white or black character. You don't tokenize as an already established character. You can make your own original characters is what I was trying to say. And then
I even fucking understood that.
you got Tony from Flopbuster jumping on me. You got, I don't know if it's okay to say names here, but
I don't care.
I got Winter and Mia from Final Girls jumping on me. And then Tony was just trying to say, "Oh, it's just the turtles, dude." I don't care if it's just the turtles.
Well, from the movies that they were all Asians, right? So I don't know if anybody else is aware that the the turtles were not actually turtles. So I just want to clear that up real quick.
Oh, I knew that too. And you know, I don't care if they're kids movie, because why should they have to be changed for modern audience in the way the kids? They should be experiencing what we experienced when we
because they
were
want to
kids.
sell toys.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then we go with Daphne. You know that.
Look what they did to Velma.
Yes,
They-
exactly. Velma, Velma. Sorry.
But you know, Kyle, the thing that makes me laugh is because the people that fucking did that, all they see mixed race and they automatically think the person's black. No, they could be fucking white Asian. They could be fucking.
I got darker skinned grandpa. I got native
Yeah.
in me. So, you know, but I just moved on from the situation and just
Exactly.
continued making my thing. And now I'm just Flet's Movies Pop Culture 13. And of course, yeah, Mark said there's people canceling left and right. They said they weren't taking sides, but you did take the other people's side and you're still supporting the other people. And you canceled other from my streams.
And
That's crazy.
And it's exactly what I told you. I'm not going to back down. I will not back down from anything.
And people blocked me. And I'm like,
if they want to come and fucking talk to us like adults, I'll tell them straight out. Fucking, they want to fucking go. Come out of your fucking computer and fucking talk to me like an adult.
And then I get my shit hacked because I know one of them, someone did it. So
I liked it when it was Return of the Living Flet. So why didn't you go with something along the lines of that?
They were
with the name.
for those keywords.
Step away from that. I want to go just full on movie channel. And then of course now since I'm going to start talking more about subjects, so that's why I call it Flet's Movies and Pop Culture 13. Because the 13 is Assault on Precinct 13. So I want to sound slimmer to that. So a new intro is coming. I'm just using my old intro for now.
Yeah.
This way I can still talk about my horror, but this way I can talk about other movies.
So on the 24th, Kyle, I'm gonna be unveiling something if you want me to. I already told these guys on the 23rd I'll probably unveil it then. But if you want to see my new logo,
sure,
I will show it to you on that day. I can't wait for everyone to see it. I can't wait for my merchandise to start going through. Like someone messaged me.
As long as your face is not on it, I'm happy.
No, it won't be. It'll be
good. We're all happy. The world can.
Fuck you, Mark. But anyway,
at least not that picture that they put on Instagram of yours.
Oh my god,
I
fucking looked at dude.
You look like a serial killer. Come on.
Casey asked. So all of a sudden, someone messaged me on Instagram, and they're like, "Look at this." And I look, and I'm like, "Podcaster of the week," and it's my face, and I told Casey, I'm like, "Are you sure I deserve this?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, you're doing a good job and all that." And I'm like, "Dude, give it to someone else, like, please."
He could at least use a different picture.
And like I told my wife, because she's like, "Well, what if you become podcast of the year on the Denny's?" And I'm like, if I get voted that, honestly, I'm gonna say this: there's so many better fucking podcasts than my own that I can't accept this award. I'm sorry. I'll accept it for everyone in the.
How many times have you voted?
Me? Once.
Yeah.
Mark's over here voting a bunch for us, and I'm okay with it.
Because that fucker, he thinks he deserves that. It's like, dude.
No.
Fuck you.
I've been it twice from month podcast.
Like Casey one time. So Mark fucking messaged me. He's like, "So I asked Casey if I can join the network. Do you think people are gonna be pissed?" And I'm like, "Do you really care if they are?"
I didn't even ask Casey. I just asked him to see if he could help me, and he was like, "Okay." He says, "I put a little something on the beginning of it for you." Then when I played it, it was that I was like, "Damn, okay." And that was only for a trial, and guess what? I guess we did good.
To be honest with you, being on the network was the greatest thing that ever happened.
So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, because I suggested it.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle.
I suggested it to them. These guys need to be part of the network and help them get noticed.
Fucking
you know how much shit that fucker gave me for trying to get us on the network? I'm like,
I was so fucking scared because I heard from so many people that don't even talk to me anymore. They're like, "Dude, if you go to a network, they're going to take everything away from you." And I was like, Mark, just ask them if I can keep my creative part, because that's all I cared about.
This
They
network,
can have the name.
this network lets you have full control.
Yeah.
Just as long as you just still say that you're part of the network and
Yeah,
shout
don't
out
be
the
like
podcast of the
Google.
month.
Yeah.
Even
that-
Casey
that-
and the network had my back on the whole situation. So
Oh, dude, like I said, unless you people are gonna fucking go up to Kyle in person and fucking do this, then shut the fuck up about it.
because can I tell you guys a story that happened to the RC Assault podcast?
Go ahead.
Because you know when Gina Carano was part of the Mandalorian,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
she got fired just for jokes but even though people made other jokes that are way worse, and they still got to keep their job. So
Yep.
and whatever she said, and and Pedro Pascal didn't stand up for her. So, but just because Caleb was a huge fan of Gina and he supported her, they got removed from the network for supporting Gina, and
Wow.
so and then they just went on their own. And they're doing better since then. They don't need that network anyway. So.
Well, that's
So
like
I mean, if we didn't have the deluxe edition network to stand behind us, I mean, then what would we have? Just us, right? I mean,
Mark
Yeah,
would've
but
fucking-
thank goodness
Mark would've quit right away.
they have your back, not like that network that
Well,
Darcy
that's good.
podcast was, because they're even like against changing race swap characters. So
Well, that's
And
the thing.
there's some stuff that should not be changed.
no,
And me
Why
and
don't we
Brian
change the Jeffersons to white people then, if that's the case?
grew up in the 80s, 90s, and
Yes, Mark, we know you're an old fuck.
fuck you. Actually, if you want to go that route, we grew up in the 70s too. Okay, a little bit.
you
Anyways,
grew up in the good old days.
yes, and we had
They never
fun.
grew up.
Well, you sure did, Steven. But
They just aged.
Hey, my wife says the same damn thing. Anyways, we grew up where we didn't have to worry about any of this shit. People
Dude, I
didn't
grew up
care.
in the 90s
No.
and my
Right.
parents still whooped my ass.
and you could still make comedies these days. So why can't you?
It's hard. It's hard for comics
Yeah.
these days. There's one
look at
comic.
Dave
There's
Chappelle.
a
have
couple
to
of
be.
comics.
But
The first
all you
time
have to
he
do
came
is-
back, he got attacked. Someone
Yeah.
came on the stage and tried to attack him. Granted, Dave Chappelle knocked the motherfucker on his ass.
oh yeah,
and then they got beat backstage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is hard for a comic though these days because you don't know what somebody's going to take to heart. You can't
It's not
say
just comics. It's anyone with art like us. We were
That has
just
a voice.
the wrong fucking thing. Look at Kyle. Even though he was right and shouldn't have been fucking canceled over something so
You know-
fucking little, like that's like me and Kyle said today. It's so fucking stupid that people have gone from you can have different opinions.
Yeah, and we may
still say,
disagree.
"Hey,
Doesn't
you
mean we
know
have
what?
to.
You like this, I like this.
it's the
But
cul-
that's-
it's a brand new culture, guys. You got to understand. We're in 2020.
Oh, I'm still not.
We're in
ready.
2023, and it's okay to, if you want to be a fucking car, you can go out and be a car. You identify as a car.
Oh, I
Listen,
identify as a car.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when I gotta take a shit real bad, and they tell me I can't go in the men's room, I identify as a person that has to take a shit in the ladies' room. Just saying,
Yeah.
okay, it's
Yeah.
happening. Because what are you gonna cancel me? Because I got a crap? Come on.
There's better stuff to go after.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Exactly. I mean, come on. I mean,
if you want to
it's-
cancel anything, our president should be one of them.
it's
and
the
our
small
prime minister
things
over here.
and it's the small things that people are fucking going after that really.
Oh, that's
aggravate
right,
me.
Kyle. You're fucking in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
did he fucking actually outlaw guns in Canada? Trudeau.
Yeah, he did. He's an idiot.
Fuck. See,
Yeah,
and
so-
He deserves
my
his own.
ancestors
protect
are
his own
from
country.
Canada, so it's like every
So
time
am
I
I.
hear something about Canada, it's just like fucking A.
Unfortunately, they came to my house the other day and they wanted to take away my 13 guns that I had. And when they opened the door and asked me where my 2 guns were, I was like, "What gun are you talking about?" I just
They
didn't
can't fucking
understand.
take your guns.
Exactly.
That's in the fucking Constitution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't let them. Don't
Yeah,
let them fucking take
Fucking
your guns.
Brian
Don't-
went to the gun range the other day, and he was like, "Okay, let's go," and the fucker didn't invite me.
I wouldn't
Mark-
invite you either. You'd probably shoot yourself in the fucking foot. Or me.
Listen,
I'd shoot you in a
Well,
heartbeat.
I went to shoot
was
and have a
funny
good
for some
time. I
reason.
went to shoot and have a good time, but I went with my father. My father bought a brand new. He bought an LC9S, little compact 9mm, and he has never shot. Excuse me. He's never shot a handgun before, so I had to teach him
Oh wow,
how
I
to
didn't know
shoot a
that.
handgun. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've shot.
The first thing he said to me when we got in the range was, "Wow, that's loud," because we had our plugs in, but the guy behind us was shooting, and he kind of jumped, and I was like, "You okay?"
Yeah,
He's like,
what did you get to shoot? That
Me?
you talked yourself out of not buying.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna. I didn't shoot it. I didn't shoot
Oh,
it.
you didn't? Oh,
No, I was gonna buy one. But when I saw the price tag on it, I kind of held myself back from it. It was a really nice M6. It was really, really nice, dude. It was so really,
yeah,
really nice.
it was.
But I'll stick. I shot the Glock. I shot the 22 rifle. I shot the LC9. Those were just a couple of guns that I shot the other day, and it was fun. And I'll tell you, out of all those guns that I shot the other day, Mark, I'm gonna tell you right now that Remington 22 long rifle that my dad has, super easy to shoot.
Yeah, I got one of those.
It's
Mine's not a Remington though.
That's okay. I mean,
I
we
got
need to get you out to the range. We'll get you out to the range.
I
We'll
haven't
get you
been
out
to the range since COVID. I haven't shot my gun since then.
We'll get you out to the range.
Why would
We'll
you
do a range day?
That that's the funny thing.
They closed the ranges down.
Like,
Yeah, it's COVID. I want to go outside and shoot my gun. Nope, everybody's sick.
people are still bitching about that shit. It's like
The scamdemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's about
It's
what
like,
it was.
to me, I'm not gonna let something take away my freedom of living my fucking life.
Listen, I'm prior military, and I gotta go see the VA all the time, and I still have to walk in there and wear a mask, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah, even though we live in a state where we're not supposed to have to wear any of that. Every time I go to the pain management doctor, I have to wear one.
So
or
do I.
any doctors.
I'm glad we don't have to wear it over here anymore.
The bad part is we have to wait until May for it all to stop.
Oh, it won't.
When the president finally, well, he says in May he's signing a thing.
It'll be the day that they say it. The day before they'll fucking say, nope, we change our mind. They will.
Yeah, we'll find out.
That's why I don't vote anymore.
Well,
I get to watch the idiots that did vote screw up this country even more.
I vote because then I have the right to say what I want to say.
Fuck, stop me from saying what I want to say.
Yeah, well, we know your mouth runs. You know.
Yeah.
So where are you at over there in Canada, eh?
In Alberta.
Alberta, Canada. So you've got some pretty big time wrestlers from over there, my guy.
Yeah, Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Brett.
Yeah, and he's gonna be at a Comic-Con that's in my city.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my god, when you told me that.
Billy Gunn.
It'd be my very first time meeting him. So
I should send you my book and have you get an autograph for me.
Maybe you should buy a plane ticket and go yourself, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, that costs too much, and I don't have a visa.
Yeah, you need visas to do that.
See, that's the thing. Like, people probably watch this and be like, God, Steven's so mean to Mark. It's like, fuck. Listen to us when we used to talk we're Friday the 13th.
We're all adults here, so it doesn't matter who calls who up with these.
I already told Kyle, I'm like, well, he was the first one to get canceled. I'll be the second one to get canceled. And he's like, what are you going to get canceled for? And I'm like, probably some of the stupidest shit you could ever think of.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's probably going to be me and Mark. We're going to have to change the entire name of the show. The entire
we already have to change. We already have to change the fucking logo and the intro. So why not?
Well, yeah, that's because you're a dumbass.
Oh, fuck you.
It'll be fine.
You go over every little bit of detail.
It'll be fine. Listen, you learn.
Yeah, you learn. Job. I'm still fucking learning, and I've done this for almost 4 fucking years.
But at least this time I didn't lose my actual channel. Still got my subscribers and everything. So.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good thing.
Yeah. Just continue.
How many subscribers are you at right now?
271.
God damn, you motherfucker. I might as well just quit YouTube while I'm at it.
Yeah, me and Mark are still waiting. Me and Mark are still waiting for what are we on, 7?
No, we're at 84.
You know what? Fuck
What do you
you,
at?
Brian.
What are you at?
I wasn't saying it. I was.
If that's what if that's how you took it, Steven, that's your problem.
That's not what I meant. I was fucking with Mark because every
Yeah.
time we have a show, I'm like, well, here's what's great. I'm logged in and you're logged in, so we know that we have at least 2 viewers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just keep
So
plugging
if
it.
we have-
You guys will do it.
But we've been doing good. We're thinking. Well, actually, we thought about putting on our thing that as soon as we hit 100, we're going to give like a $25 gift card or something like that away.
Yeah.
Trying to get
I
people.
think that'd be a good idea.
You know what sucks? I've been doing this for almost 4 years, right? You bastards are going to beat 100 before I am. But
Oh
like
man,
I said,
it's I don't think
Like
so.
I
We're just getting lucky. Believe it or
Oh,
not,
yeah,
if it wasn't for who was it?
Oh, Bryce Tucker. So
Yeah,
we
if
have
it wasn't for Bryce Tucker, we wouldn't have our first video over 1K.
well, yeah,
It just takes one video to change everything. That's all.
Yeah.
It does to get
that's why
started.
I can't wait to have fucking Sandy Johnson on the podcast.
I had her on last year on my old channel. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I can't wait to see her on yours, Steven.
Like,
That'll be good for you.
I'm this close to getting Felicia Rose on. So
You son of Kyle,
listen.
I swear to God, if you let me on there, I will fucking do laundry. I will come to fucking Canada. I will be your slave.
He'll get on his hands and knees and suck your toes.
nope.
Hey, I'll fucking dude, I will fucking
If they even
Oh,
let him
space
across the
station
border.
if I have to.
That kid is not getting across the border. I'm sorry,
They're not,
Steven. It's
like-
not happening.
Not letting you across.
But
No, I can't wait for Tuesday. We're gonna have how do you say her name? Come on.
Sanaya
Shania Lutzis.
Lutzis, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I
We're
love
gonna have
that
her on.
fucking Mark tried so hard to get him on my show, and then fucking once he started his own show, then she came on.
Yeah, well, it still took me a little while after I started this to get him. Sean's a great guy. He we just had to work around her schedule, and it
Yeah,
worked.
she's very busy otherwise.
I've got
I wasn't
a
worried about it.
huge surprise. I don't know if it's big for you guys, but I feel like it's pretty big for us, Mark. And that's Bill Booth from Swamp People Serpent Invasion. He's gonna
awesome.
join us. Join us. But the big thing with that is we got to work around his schedule, and I'm hoping that at that time I will be invited to have Pickle come on as well. I'm not going to say that that's going to happen, but
Oh, I can already guarantee
Hey,
I'm paying
hey.
fucking Ricky Morton next month, and he's coming on the fucking
Hey,
show.
we're not gonna let you don't drop your pants or nothing. I know that's what you call your thing there, pickle.
oh fuck off.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me for a second. I was
No,
like,
he's talking to me because I was talking about.
Yeah, but you said, hey, and Steven, in all fairness, you said if you got him on the show that you'd invite me and Brian on the show too.
Oh, I promised it. I will. I keep. That
we don't
promise.
even have to talk, dude. We just get to sit there and.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna
Green-
do
we
the
can green
exact
room
same thing I did when we had Tommy McLaughlin. I'm just gonna say,
He
the
was so
floor is
forget.
yours.
Tommy was the easiest guest
all
ever,
you had to do is let him
You can-
fucking talk, and more
Yeah.
He's
people
easy to
like
talk
that than
to.
fucking.
and he has so great ideas, so many good
Yeah.
ones for movies.
But because
Especially
fucking
if
studios
Hollywood
take 'em.
wants to
Yeah,
fucking still work.
I
with
like
fucking
his idea of being in the snow, Jason in the snow.
Yeah.
That is one of the great ideas. He also had one for a prequel for Friday the 13th and stuff like. I mean, they just got so many good ideas in his head, and
Right.
they just gotta listen to him. I bet you he could do a number. So, Kyle, what podcast are you doing next?
So tonight you can catch me on being on the Darcy's podcast for episode 7 or Danner's Dumpster. We'll be watching. This is gonna be quite the film, Terminator: Dark Fate.
Oh god.
There's a reason why it's called Danner's Dumpster for a reason.
Wait a minute. So you guys are watching it live and then talking about it at the same time? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Watch
watch.
Okay.
along.
commentary.
That's a
Fascinating.
great idea. That's a really great idea.
Yes, they invited me. So
That
That's so nice.
And
Ever
anything else? Can I promote anything else? If that's okay.
Promote it all,
I'll
man.
promote it all.
Absolutely
Yeah,
do it. Go.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I'll be doing my horror legacy of 2000s.
Oh,
We'll be
thank
discussing.
fucking God you're bringing that back.
We'll be discussing each year of the 2000s horror films, what they did for that year in horror and what it did for us in legacy. So I'll be bringing on Ken from Sledgehammer Horror and Anna from What a Ghoul Wants tomorrow night. That's gonna be a blast. On Sunday, I'll be doing my Disney remakes destruction
That's
discussion
gonna be the one that's gonna get you canceled again.
and the fall of Hollywood. So
yeah.
And then stay tuned for my Raiders of the Lost Ark review coming. So that's gonna be fun.
Well, you got Steven all hyped up over there. You better get him to come on one of them shows with you.
I'm fucking dead.
I think that Disney, the minute you said Disney, like, he was like, wait a minute. What?
Fuck the mouse.
We could just pre-record it and talk. I can get you on just pre-record and talk.
I'm fine with whatever you want to do, man. I've been telling people, like, hey, if you want me on your podcast, all you gotta do is just ask.
You're free Sunday, Steven.
Huh?
Hey, listen, Steven, if you ask questions on the podcast, I'll bring you on and I'll let you sit in for Mark. We'll pretend like you're Mark that day. I'm just fucking with you.
I can tell that it's not Mark.
Yeah, I could not pull off Mark. But
I'm better looking.
Yeah, bullshit.
We did get good news today that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game was released.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we were just talking about that. That's super funny.
And Kyle can even admit this. We were talking about a release date. We were like, well, we're waiting on the release date. And not even
the next day,
5 minutes after we talked about it,
that deal releases.
He's sending me a link saying it's really.
Yeah, he sent me one this morning. I'm like, okay. I looked at it. I was like, oh damn.
It even looks even better. The graphics as it goes along.
Oh yeah.
I'm just hoping I'm really hoping that the gameplay is the same way.
Yeah, and it's potential to be scary. And 3 versus 4 is definitely going to change.
Listen, if you ever want to play a scary game, man, I'm telling you, PlayStation, the original PlayStation 2 had a game on there, and it was something to do with a camera, man, and it scared the bejesus out of me. It was like,
it was a scary fucking game.
No, fuck, dude, I'm telling you, if you would have played this game, because it was like, when I first bought it, I was like, dude, is this all in like Chinese, but they talk American, but like the writing is
yeah.
I heard of it.
Yeah.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
It's called Fatal Frame.
Yes,
dude, it was one of the scariest video games I ever played. When my adopted brother was 2, and Mark, we lived over off of Wells over in Hernando. You remember that? You remember that house? Did you ever go over to my parents' house over there?
On Slasher?
No. The one over in Hernando.
No,
Wells.
I never. I only went over there once, and that was. Oh man, that was long ago.
So I'm playing this game, and he's got one of these light up toys, right? And I'm playing this game for the very first time, and something happens, and a ghost comes in off the screen, and you're supposed to turn real fast and take a picture of it. Well, I see it, but I don't see it. And I'm asking my wife, I said, did you see that on the, and she's like, yeah, I saw that. All of a sudden, this fucking toy starts lighting up. What the fuck just happened? Like, nobody touched the toy. Nothing happened. I'm like, what's going on here? She's like, even weirder, the batteries are dead.
Oh my.
I was like, what the? Check it out. If you get a chance, man, find it on PC and play it. It's Fatal Frame.
You know,
I know my cousins played it back in the day.
There is a game that I really want to play on, and our landlord's got a PS5. He's got the VR for it, and I think Resident Evil Village is.
Yeah, that's hard.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, "Oh my fucking god, that's gonna suck." Because, and with me, I'm not one of these ones that me and Kyle were talking earlier about it. It's like, it's funny how people will be like, okay, you can only like one system or the other. And it's like, no.
Not true.
It's so stupid. And most of the gaming industry now is computer based anyway.
I want them all cross-platform.
Oh, any
That's how it
anyone
should
Most
that-
of them are now.
Yeah.
Most of them are
Right,
now.
they are going that way. Yes, except I don't want them cross-platform with computer. They cheat.
Yeah, they
Because the
have
graphics cards are different.
Well, that
No, they
and
got
then-
other ways of cheating compared to what we do on that.
Well, so do
And Dead by
we.
Daylight is a prime example of that.
Oh, I
Yes,
hated that game.
yeah. I can't believe they're making a movie out of it.
Yeah,
Which
and
one?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah.
And Texas Chainsaw I think is going to blow this game Dead by Daylight out of the water.
Well, hopefully they
Hopefully,
come on
anyway.
all. Hopefully it's on all platforms and not
They,
just
they,
PC.
they confirmed they're working on it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Nintendo Switch's port's going to come out later. I know it's for PS5, PS4, the Xbox. Game Pass is going to have it right away.
And Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game's coming too.
Oh,
I think
God,
that's gonna be
yes.
fun.
I
That's
can't
gonna be
wait for
fun.
that one. I can't wait for that one.
I'm excited for
Which
that one
one?
too. I heard
Yeah.
you get to play as one of the clowns.
Yeah,
Oh,
three
Killer
clowns.
Clowns.
Oh,
versus
and
eight.
yeah, like your wife's going to let you have that game.
Oh, don't worry, it's happening, sweetheart. My wife hates clowns, but I'm
I
telling
know.
you right now.
I fucking hate clowns too, but I love that
It's gonna be
movie.
pure fun. I think. 'Cause
that
you know how the
game-
movie is.
I mean, I haven't got to see any gameplay of it yet, but
Not
I,
yet. There
I
ain't
can't
yet.
wait. I can't wait.
The
When they
funny
announced
thing
that
is
one,
they
I was
originally
like, oh, hell
asked
yeah.
Mark to be in the movie, but they didn't think he was scary enough.
Yeah, well, at least I don't look like a serial killer.
See, this is why he wanted to start his own podcast, because he knows I razz him every time.
And
on
many
ours.
other reasons.
No, there was plenty of and other reasons, but I have Brian
you
here
wanna
that
work
does
on
the
something.
same shit.
What?
He's done-
I'm
Oh,
allowed
funner.
to. I've known you forever, so
Yeah,
we were almost brother-in-laws. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
yeah, not that close. Just because my mom and your dad went out on what 1 or 2 dates.
No, it wasn't even that. It was me and your sister dating.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Oh
see,
God, you dodged the bullet on that one. God,
Yes.
being a brother-in-law with Mark. Oh,
Mm. Hey, I'm not that bad.
okay.
Just because I'm a dick in on video games and
So my wife one time was in a party and Mark was in there, and she's like, "God, Mark, you sound so much nicer now than when you and Steven are playing Friday the 13th." And he's like, "I'm not a total dick," and I'm like, "Yes, you are."
we had a game night. We were playing Use Your Words,
Oh,
and oh my
Oh.
god, his wife was she was really getting everybody that night.
If my wife ever had a social media presence and fucking had some of those answers show up on that social media, she would have been canceled that in 1 second.
you know,
Like-
speaking of
cancel culture.
speaking of stuff like that, Mark, I think that with our guests, we should absolutely get something and be like, hey, let's play a game, right towards, you know what I mean?
Right, with something like we've been talking about, but we got to figure that game out yet.
Oh yeah. So let's see.
And we're not going to be talking about your ass neither. You notice he stood up.
God, all I could see when he stood up is the man titties.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Hey, I got him too, dude. It's not because my wife's cooking; it's because of her baking.
All right. So here's an
The
example.
fucking married life, man. It
This is
fucking
one.
changes your waistline.
When you're happy, yeah, it does.
So we would say something like the
When
first.
you're-
So you say something like the first person to talk about politics.
Respond
Oh.
to your most recent Facebook message with, "Oh my God, no."
With a
Oh.
photo where you truly terrified.
No, that would be hard for me.
Well, with Steven,
Hang
that's
on.
almost any
And
picture.
then
Just,
Yeah,
just
the
show
same
me it
picture would be running around
you
away from
gotta-
that.
right there, Mark. Sit on it.
and where the hell? Where the hell? The hell these
Just because
cards
you
at?
plug my podcast you're fucking like you owe me a favor all the goddamn time. Like,
Fine, I
goddamn,
won't plug it.
I fucking listened to him and he's just like, "Yeah, please make sure to go listen to Steven's podcast and make sure to subscribe."
Well, he's helping
It's
you
like,
out.
fucking God.
Hey, I'm trying to be nice. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. It's free. It's free
But
publicity.
anyway,
You
we
Yeah.
get the gist of that little thing. So we'll play with that.
Oh my God, guys, don't talk about my wife anymore. She just walked in.
Okay.
Show us your no. No, I was gonna say, show us your dish towels.
They got those
lovely
pets
dish
right now.
towels.
Show us your laundry soap. What do you use?
Okay, so I literally thought when we had Amber on, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be like, I can't say shit. But when Amber fucking broke the ice and fucking was just talking nonstop shit, I was like, okay, I got an in now.
Yeah.
Amber was another one. She was easy to talk to. She,
Yeah.
Peter, he's easy to talk to. He does most of the talking.
And that's a good thing because
Oh yes, very much so. Having him on and him showing us about
watching your podcast because we're doing the talking.
Yeah. Well, having Peter on and him showing us about his new movie and stuff, and that was pretty cool.
He's joined us for Monday Night Wars talk. It'll be the 5 of us. So
okay.
Cool.
Is that what we're doing on the 24th?
Yeah.
Monday Night Wars.
Talk.
Listen, I'm not even studying for this one. I'm just like,
I know everything
I
about
grew up
that.
during that shit. Fuck that.
I don't have to study.
Kyle, did you watch AEW last night?
I did, yeah.
He's trying to find out what all happened.
Triple threat. Well, no, there was. Listen, I don't know what happened at the end of the show, and somebody was like, "You got to check out what Hangman did or such and such." What the hell
he was in the middle of the ring with the Elite at the end.
Yeah, the Elite was behind him, and
want to get to
the other guys
fucking
were in front of him.
together and fuck each other, just let them fucking do it. We know that they're fucking doing shit behind the scenes. Just fucking do it.
Those are the EVPs, man.
Yeah.
Well, Hangman's not
chasing away most of their talent now.
No, Hangman wasn't.
No, he's not one of the EVPs.
No, he was just one of the very first people that they picked, and
yeah,
you know.
I mean, even Jericho's not even an EVP, but yeah, he sounds like it.
So I'm not sure if you guys. I don't think anybody was here when Mark and I first started this cast because we didn't have a guest. And the first thing I said to Mark was, "So, what do you want to talk about?" Anybody?
Yeah, that was the first thing out of his mouth. He wants to,
no reference, nobody like, hey, you can't say that. That's a tagline.
Yeah, he wants to get Cody.
Dude, who doesn't want, dude? Do you not want Cody Rhodes on your podcast?
I would have loved to have Dusty
That'd be
Rhodes
awesome.
on the podcast, but Cody, I'd take Cody. I'd take Dustin.
I'll take them all, bro. But
yeah.
Cody Rhodes and his intro line. So what do you want to talk about? I fucking love it, dude. Like every time he gets in the ring, I wait for that. Because if he doesn't say it, I feel like something's wrong.
Some of his promos lately remind me so much like his dad.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be the object of it all.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if they weren't going for that, they made it pretty obvious that they were. And Cody's so much like his dad.
Yeah. Well, you can especially in the early days of AEW, you can tell that.
I'm upset that he left AEW, but I can understand why he did it.
He had to.
I didn't think that he was gonna, and I feel like everybody says, well, he crawled back to WWE. No.
Oh no, hell no.
I don't think that he crawled back. I think that they wanted him badly.
Vince wanted him back, and so Cody says, "Hey, look, okay, we're gonna go with my name, my music." Yeah. And we're not changing anything except
we're doing it my way. Yeah.
Yep, we're doing it my way, and it worked. And I think that's how some of these other ones, like Bray Wyatt, he's out of he walked away from WWE again.
I think that's part of the show. I think that's a work.
That's
I don't.
That's not a shock.
I think it's a work.
No, I don't think so. Not this time. He's walked away before, and because he's not getting his way.
And what's he trying to do?
He's trying to
bring the Fiend back.
He wants to go to fucking AEW.
Well, if he wanted to go to AEW, why did he even bother going back to WWE?
Because a lot of wrestlers thought Triple H and all that was going to be a different thing. Well, now they're finding out that Vince is still fucking around back.
It still was the same to me.
I could see a little bit of a difference. Certain wrestlers are being pushed a little bit more. But it's still
it'll never what I'm looking for. You get fucking Vince out of there.
Still
Who do you
think-
think's gonna buy? Who do you think will be the front runner for to buy WWE if
Well,
they
it's not
actually do so?
NBC,
Yeah,
and
NBC's
it's not Fox.
Um,
Fox won't even. Fox
gotta be-
is gonna cancel SmackDown.
It's gonna be Disney.
Yeah,
No, fuck
I
no.
could see Disney.
Oh,
doing
hell
Yeah,
no. Disney
we're
doesn't
gonna
need
get
in.
welcome to WWE. We're gonna have
Mickey and Donald will be in
Oh.
a ring fighting. Like you
Oh.
think?
Yeah, I could see it.
Donald the Duck is gonna have fucking Donald Trump's hairstyle and fucking
Disney's
Mickey will have
already-
Biden's.
took over other stuff that ruined stuff. So.
Yeah, think about this, man. I mean, you
They're
guys
already
are.
ruining the
I
new
am not.
concept.
I'm not a Star Wars guy, and I'm sorry for that. But
That's
I
okay.
Not, you know.
No worries.
But listen, who owns the Star Wars franchise now?
Disney.
Disney, they fucked it.
I love comic books, but who took over that?
Because
Well,
Disney owns Marvel too.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I mean, they
took
no,
over?
they did good. They did good with the first few phases of the movies.
But it was after Endgame. where
Yeah,
they started
after
to go off
Endgame, they
the
don't
rails.
know what the fuck they're
But
doing. They
once
think that they
started
do.
getting more fucking woke
And they
all
only
that
used
shit,
the 3 Spider-Mans just to make money. They didn't really
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see the fourth one. And he is coming back for a fourth one, but I don't know how well that's going to
It's
play.
just like DC. I'm not interested in the new direction at all.
No, I hate.
I
Oh,
don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think it's
James,
gonna
I don't trust James Gunn at all.
I don't like the fact that if you're going to start it out, you're going to start out with people or comics that people don't know. Why don't you start off with secondary characters? Like, let's go with Nightwing. Let's
Well-
go with oh, they already canceled Batgirl, so that was
I don't know if this is true or not, but they don't have Michael Keaton for just 2 movies.
no.
So I
They have
think
him-
we're getting Nightwing. I think we're getting Batman Beyond. I think the reason why they canceled the original Batman Beyond is because it wasn't gonna fucking work. Just
Not
like
with it.
Batwoman. Batwoman sucked.
Yeah,
Hey,
they need
Yeah.
to stick to the roots.
Stick to
back
what
to
makes
the-
DC popular.
Go back to the
yeah,
basics.
but you know, we don't always need a origin for Batman.
No, we
Superman.
don't. Though.
No, we
But
know
still
the
keep it
Batman
DC.
origin. Yeah,
Still
we,
keep
we
it
know the Batman origin. Dude, there was a whole fucking TV show about it, which was great. And
Exactly.
why it fucking ended the way it did is beyond me, because I think that they really had something there.
No,
They
it's
just needed a little bit
fucking
more speed.
Fucking blew open.
Well,
Second
what you mean
season.
with Gotham?
Yeah.
It could have been better. I think when the final season was, I didn't care for the final season. I think
Well,
they
you knew what
they
it was
rushed it.
leading up to.
Yeah, but they were rushing it way
Yeah.
too much.
That's like I told Mark, and me and Kyle even had this conversation. No one is going to see the Flash for Ezra fucking Miller. They're
Yeah.
seeing it because fucking Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm still not going to support the Flash just because Michael Keaton's in it. I can still
I
watch
don't
89
like.
and
Oh,
return.
I
yeah.
don't like. I think that they should have canceled that movie, or at least before they even started that fucking movie, they
Got
should
someone
have.
else new.
Yes, somebody
Well, they
else.
still could have, but that's the thing with DC. Fuck Ezra Miller. No one is
And then
going
they
to see the
can
movie
Henry
because of
Cavill,
Ezra Miller.
'cause he
Yeah, Henry Cavill. That pissed me off when they did that.
You know, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the Flash is really black.
Oh, great! You're gonna get us canceled.
I see.
Look,
what
he's
you're
so fast you can't see him anyway. So why does it fucking matter?
saying. You know who he is.
He's over here pickpocketing motherfuckers and stealing cars and shit.
But yeah,
Okay, he's
but
a Mexican.
yes, you are right, Stephen. Nobody's going to see
No
it
one's
for
gonna see
Ezra
it
Miller,
for that.
They're going to see it for Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
and then
That's
of course,
the only reason.
you know, I love the fact that they're starting to ramp up more with Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see that one.
Now I have to talk to Thomas about this because I know he'd made a fucking video saying, "Do we really need a Beetlejuice 2?"
You
Yes,
don't,
we do.
but you listen. You don't need a Beetlejuice 2 because the whole story was told. The
You
whole
don't,
story
but-
was told.
Yeah, but
It's-
if you got someone that wants to come back to it, why not?
Here's the whole thing. They're doing They're doing sequels to appease people. You know, thinking that it's going to work. You're not going to get the Top Gun. You're not going to
No.
get that
No.
effect.
No.
You know, look at Dumb and Dumber. Look when they came back with the.
Well,
you know,
that was
that one-
because fucking they fucked around so much that Jim Carrey said, "I don't care." And then finally, when it finally did happen, it was like, "Cool, you guys are back, but it's not the same."
Kyle, are you trying to set your house on fire?
No.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was just checking to see if when I get
He's
my message.
checking on Twitter to see if he's gonna be.
No, he's a fucking pyro.
Oh,
Watching him, he's a fucking pyro. He's playing with
funny.
He's playing with fire.
Funny. I just keep
Oh, I
checking my
can't wait.
messages when I get my other StreamYard link.
I can't wait for fucking.
He's waiting to. Nah, I want out of this fuckery shit.
I can't wait for the Beast Wars.
If I'm gonna light anything on fire, it'll be
The
Steve.
Beast War is going to be interesting. Yes,
Dude, when I seen that during Scream for the previews of that, I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. You got that for your previews? We didn't.
What'd you get? What are the previews? Tell us.
Some
what's
stupid
coming.
shit. Nothing I'd go see. So
Beast Wars
I don't
was
care.
one of them. I was surprised they didn't fucking do John Wick 4. Because
Oh, they
that
did for
was
mine.
this month.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
got
where
John
they
Wick
switched.
4 and even
I got
the
John
Riser
Wick.
when I watched Scream 6. So
Yeah, I got. Really, you got John Wick for
Yeah,
yours?
yep, I did.
Damn,
I did.
You lucky bastards.
Wow, you guys all went to the movie theater?
Yeah, I still
I'm
do.
going to the movie
Yeah,
theater
I'm
tomorrow,
sorry.
too.
I still want to, go have the experience of being in a movie theater before they fucking get rid of it like they
Hey,
did with video
hey,
stores.
Hey,
Oh
Brian,
yeah.
I'm
Best
going to the movie
blockbuster.
theater tomorrow night. I'm taking my wife out.
What you going to see?
What the
A
hell's the name
hopeless
of it?
romantic
Sam 2.
movie.
The English Patient 2.
No, Sam 2. Dumbass.
What is it?
Sam.
Shazam 2.
Shazam. Shazam 2.
My wife wants to see it.
I'm so tired of comic book movies right now, and it's because of what Marvel did. They did way too
I'm not
many.
tired. I'm not tired of them. I'm tired of remakes and
Just the
that
stupid
kind of
stuff they're doing.
I'd like to see hey, listen, did you not remember that this comic book character existed? Fucking show me this fucking comic book character in a fucking
Nightwing.
movie, please.
I want a fucking Nightwing movie. They promised me
That's
in
why-
Live action
2018.
Batman Beyond movie.
That's why I had to go support Eric July's comic.
2018. They promised us a.
Yeah, I
Nightwing.
gotta look more into his comic. That guy is oh my god. Those
And what-
people are still fucking arguing with Eric about all that shit. They are still fucking bitching about
When
it.
it's just the original comic.
Yeah. They're like, what? You have no right to talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when your comic sucks. And he's just like, oh, really? You want to see how much my comic sold for?
It made 3.9 million.
Yeah.
So
Holy fuck, dude.
yeah.
I
I'm
got
in the wrong. I'm in the wrong
Independent comic
business.
Let's,
independent
let's make
comic
a-
book makers are
He was just
fucking...
making a quality comic book,
Yeah.
back to the
Let's
roots.
make a comic book.
No, yeah.
We
Oh,
could do
God.
that here. We could do that here, not live, but we could do it together in a room, and we all
Well,
just sit down and write down our ideas.
You might not like mine though.
I don't know if you guys...
You might not-
I don't know if you guys were in the group chat that night, but I was like, I'm starting a blog now. So, yeah.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
And Casey messaged me. He's like, what, your wife doing it? I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
You're just taking the credit.
No, she was like, do you want to do a blog?
okay.
And I'm like, well, we got our own website that I'm paying $12 a year for a fucking domain name, which I was shocked by that.
That's cheap. Is that
And my
GoDaddy? Is that
website
on
is totally
GoDaddy or
free.
something?
Huh?
Is that GoDaddy or is that
No. I went off of Google for my domain,
Oh, okay.
but I use Pod Page, I think it's called. Yeah, Pod Page. You don't have your website would be free.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go, Mark. We need a website.
Get on it.
No. I work all day.
So do I.
I would
I work
let-
hard. I work hard at watching TV.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Watching TV.
Mark, can you
before
how
crime.
many porn stars can you name and how fast?
I can only name one that's off the top of my head.
Okay. How many seconds do I got?
You got 30 seconds.
Bella Reese, Bubble Brats,
Bubble Bratz doesn't count. She's nope.
Valentina Jewel, Riley Reed. Not Mia Khalifa. Fuck that bitch.
Mia Khalifa. Come on.
God damn it.
Layla Rose.
Yep. Who I wish would be Mandy Rose.
Oh,
Man.
Fuck, I'd pay for that. I can say that because my
I already
wife.
I already seen her naked. So
She's going to AEW.
that's still
Mandy.
she's still up in the air because she can get more doing what she's doing now.
Yeah, but AEW will actually let her do her own shit.
Yeah, well,
That's why I
fucking-
can't believe she got fired for doing that. Like out of
because
all the
it showed a
shit-
little too much.
Oh, boo fucking who? Oh, you fucker! I was like, wait, who's clapping? And which Kyle,
What?
and since I started doing thumbnails, I kind of need your help.
You know,
Thumbnails are getting easier. Doing
they're
them.
easy to make once you
Well,
get
I'm
used to
doing
it.
it from Canva or Canva, like you told
Yeah.
me.
Canva.
And
That's actually simple.
I can't get like the Sandy Johnson one is the one I'm first doing, and the photo looks so fucking blurry. But she sent me a good picture, so it's like,
You want me to just make it for you?
Might as
if you
well.
want to, I'll fucking dude. Once
$10.
I start making money,
$10.
once I dude,
Yeah, I'll start
fuck,
charging.
I'm down. Fuck, once
Listen,
I start making money, like even Casey said, he's like, I got receipts. So once you start making money on your podcast, and I'm like, oh, I already know I got to pay a lot of people back.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, not really. You never want to be in debt to somebody.
No, most
You
of those
know,
people
but-
are fucking with me anyway.
The
Like, fucking Casey, I was having a bad day, and Casey comes on. He's like, dude, I have some bad news for you. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I think we're going to have to, I think your podcast isn't really good anymore. So we're going to have
What?
to drop the network. And I'm like, I got so pissed. And he's like, dude, calm down. I'm joking.
Well, you
And I
might
was
get it
just
now.
like, I'm just like, I look at my wife and I'm like, God damn it, he got me. And it was like a bad day too. Like I was having the worst
Oh,
fucking
man.
day.
Well, hell, we should end this damn thing.
I guess if you're done talking shit.
Oh, hell, I'm actually shocked that we're in it this far, because
Listen, we got stuff to talk about, man. I've never met this young man down here, so it was finally time for me to say hello. And
Yeah. And
so hello.
so hello to you again.
That's one of
Brian.
the
Don't burn your
appearances.
house down, sir.
I won't. I'll try.
I'll try to burn mine.
I'm
down.
just fucking with you.
Oh, I know you are.
I kept seeing the orange in your light in your glasses, and I'm like, is he trying to burn his house down? What the fuck?
Maybe.
He's trying to set this podcast aflame, dude.
God damn. Every time I look over at Brian's screen every now and then, it's like his fucking webcam decides to go blurry.
I thought so.
It
Or
fucking
you're just
freaks
going
me
blind.
the fuck out. Like I quit smoking weed, so it's like I fucking look at his blurry ass fucking webcam sometimes, and it's just like,
listen.
wow.
Let me show you something here. $1.99.
Yeah, I paid $30 for mine on Amazon, which if I would have went through Best Buy, I'd have probably paid $200.
Mark's got a good camera.
Yeah,
Kyle,
I think
what are you using?
I think Steven's got the same one.
Some type of HD type camera. I can't remember.
is
what
it
it's called.
Logitech or is it? What
I can't remember
brand?
what it's called. I bought it 1 year ago. I have to find the box, but it's a good
Well,
camera.
this thing wants me to pay for HD, so that's why it's giving me this whole fucking whatever this is.
What, dude? Just go on Amazon and buy one.
I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna get rid of the big microphone here, and
Probably for
then
the
we're gonna
best.
go with this big microphone here. I just
Nice.
got to figure out how to link this sumbitch to the computer because
Oh,
it doesn't.
for your
How'd you plug it in?
ASMR
It's a
earlift
blue.
session?
No, it's no
Oh,
because the
Bluetooth?
app doesn't. No, it's a blue. It's called Blue, and I'm just trying to get it figured out so it sounds good. Like I should have put it on tonight since we're just going to be in here bullshitting anyway. I should have just put
Probably.
it on because I guess there's ways that you can change your voice and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I don't like the way I
Dude,
sound.
go with the really fucking like someone put your balls in a vice grip fucking voice. Just to fuck with people for one episode, and then next episode just be totally fucking normal.
Like, hey man, My name's Brian.
So,
Welcome,
Kyle, I
guys.
have to apologize to you in advance. If you listen to my Vanishing Point episode at the end, I didn't know what your fucking new thing is, so I'm like, just go fucking on the network website and you'll fucking find it. I'm like, it's not Return of the Living Flat
We
anymore.
apologize. Oh yeah.
I just didn't know what it. I forgot what it was.
So, Kyle,
That's
let me ask you this: Are you going to link Return of the Living Flat? Is there a way to link that so, like, if people forget, then you can link Return of the Living Flat to Flet's movies and Pop Culture 13? Is there a way to do that?
No, because once I changed the name, it just
started
changed the link all over the place. But people know it's still me anyway, so it doesn't affect anything.
I got kicked out of it. I get a message right after it. Hey, I subscribed to you. I'm like, God damn, that was fast. You get your channel back? He's like, no, I started a new one.
No, it's the same channel.
Yeah.
Just, I didn't have to
same person, just
change the
how
name.
you'll hear more
That's
of
all I
it.
had to do.
We need more subscribers to the network, not just the network, to Stephen Jarvis and Friends.
I was about to say, if anyone needs more subscribers, it's me.
We all need them, man. Listen,
I'm almost at the 300, so I need them.
We are here to grow.
You know, I get it. Your fucking channel is better than mine. Your shit's better than mine, Kyle. I get it.
No,
I'm trying.
Yeah, we're.
Hey, you wanna feel really bad? You wanna feel really bad? So one of the old guys that I used to work with, he's a cop. He has one called Ruckus something. He's brand new. He's been on the network. He's been not the network, but he's been around for probably 4 or 5 months now. He has 600 subscribers, and he's he talks about cold cases because he's a former cop. So he gets to re-interview witnesses and that kind of stuff. So must be nice, huh?
Yeah, the only bad thing about that is you have to be so fucking careful with shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to do it, because it's like you say the wrong thing and one of the victims is going to sue your ass.
Listen, me and Mark sat down. We started talking about what you want to talk about. And we wanted to talk about everything.
Yeah.
We want to talk about comedy one day. We want to talk about wrestling another day. We want to talk about football. We want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, movies.
Yeah, we didn't want to be stuck with just one genre, like what you said, Stephen. Instead of just going for
you have to, when you find your niche, and I'm sure Kyle will even agree with this. Once you start getting stale, you're gonna lose your subscribers. Like, I think the reason why I have 40 subscribers, to be honest with you, is because I posted some shorts, and they're nothing to do with my podcast.
Yeah, the shorts have helped some.
I was going to say, you put Mark on the podcast for a day?
No.
It's because he's short.
No, like my wife one day, she was playing Wreckfest and she got like into this big accident on there. I'm like, can I share that on my YouTube channel? And then like fucking that night, I had like 400 and some just watching that. No subscribers to subscribe to. But that's the thing. It's like I always tell people that want to do a podcast, it's like, okay, but here's the thing. Can you handle the emotions that you're not going to be a success overnight? Like, you may catch lightning in the bottle, yes, but you're not going to be Joe Rogan.
No.
Dude,
you're not.
The minute I'm Joe Rogan, I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
You're not going to get that famous right away. And they always say, well, why do you say that? And it's like, because he already had a fucking following before he did his podcast.
That is true.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I had someone email me and they're like, I don't know why you still do your podcast. It's like, because it's still fun.
Because you have your passion of talking what you'd like talking about. So
I told Mark, I said, the day that fucking I have no more fun doing my podcast is probably the day that I'm leaving the earth. Because this right here is pretty much make or break for me. Like, yeah, I could probably find a job scrubbing toilets, unlike most of the generation today. But I really wanted to make this work. That's why I've stuck with it for so long. I mean, fuck, next month will be 4 years that I've done this. And so many people that aren't getting paid would say, well, why are you still doing it? You're not getting paid. You're not making money. It's like, because that's not what it's all about.
No. And people
Yeah,
like your passion.
that's going to be nice once it starts happening. But at the same time, that's not why I started this. That's not why a lot of us started our shit.
We don't do it because
love it.
the numbers. We do it
Yeah.
because we're the passion of it, everything.
I mean,
Yeah, and I think it's peace of mind for you too. You don't, you can sit in a room and talk to yourself if you want to, but I'd rather do it on a screen where somebody might be listening to me, so I'm not just talking to myself too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then your viewers will like what you're talking about. So.
Like, the thing to me is everyone's like, well, are you proud of your success? I'm like, no, I'm proud of the network's success, because when we first came in here, God, how many podcasts were on the network?
I think 8.
8. We've boomed up.
We're at 20 now, right? 21.
I'd have to go to the network just to check, but I'm gonna say, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, I think is where we're at.
Because I know that they said that they were going to hold.
Or is it 5, 10, 15, 20 across?
I don't know. I know that one time they said that they were going to have to take applications for it.
Which is fine. Listen, and at the end of the day, I mean, if we have to leave the network because we're not doing anything for the network, I'm okay with it, because I'm still going to come on here and I'm going to talk shit.
Yeah, you don't need a you don't need a network to be successful either.
No,
right?
It's just fun to be part of one.
Oh,
look
yeah.
at all the other look at all the other big YouTubers. They did it on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: their fans actually like their content.
Start playing video games, and me and Mark will just talk you through it, dude.
I had a gaming YouTube channel, and that fucking sucked.
Did it really?
Dude, podcasting is hard to get into. Fucking game channels are hard to get.
You also get more shit on game channels than anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got like 10-year-olds in there fucking gang raping you with fucking AR-15s because they've been playing the fucking game since pre-launch. And listen, I'm 40 plus years old. Not saying my age, fuckers. And I get
that's all you got to say.
I get 6 or 7 kills playing Call of Duty, and I'm good with that. Okay.
See, you guys are bragging about that. I can't even play fucking Call of Duty.
Uh-oh.
What the hell happened there?
Did his power just go off or something?
I think so.
Dude, he's a floating head.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Bro, what happened?
Fucking, I hate this fucking place. Every fucking time.
Oh my!
I don't know what he's hooked up to, but the fucking power in our room probably went out.
Yeah, because you just said something and the whole thing just.
No, so here's the thing.
Or is he fucking
it's the one that it'll be the one that is in the middle like this, and then just push it all the way back and then forward.
Oh, it was he tripped the breaker.
Because when we moved in here, which biggest fucking mistake of my life. We moved in here. The first thing that went was,
how did we get 4? We got 4 people now on here.
Just because Kyle.
I did kind of share it in certain spots.
Kyle, dude, like once we were on Kyle's podcast, I think my numbers went up just because of that.
That's good.
My numbers.
I'm gonna have to go off now because they're ready for the other stream.
All right,
buddy.
We'll see you next Friday.
Yeah, see you guys next Friday. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
So not next Tuesday, right?
No, next Friday.
Mark?
No, Tuesday is for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. You got power.
All right, let's end it here.
Move out.
You don't got too much longer.
All right,
we're gonna end
ready
it
to
here.
call it.
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
Time of death.
So everyone that's watching this thing, Mark said you can all suck his cock, and that's where we end it. Bye, guys.
Hey, no. Wait a minute.
If you want somebody to kiss your ass, please go to Stephen Jarvis and Friends podcast.
I heard he's gonna have a midget on the show.
Yeah, well, sure in hell ain't me. I'm taller than a midget. Anyways, let's call it here.
All right, buddy. Podcast of the month for the Deluxe Edition Network.
Bev's Video Kingdom.
Bev's Video Kingdom. That's right. Go check Bev's Video Kingdom out, as well as several other podcasts, including your favorite, at Talking Shit. Come on and talk shit with us anytime. You're always invited. So
just send us a message if you want to come on, and we'll set up a time.
tell us what you want to talk about.
Yep. I think that should be our slogan.
Tell us what you want to talk about.
And that's how you
we'll figure it out.
fuckers. Yeah, well. All right. We'll be back Tuesday, 8 p.m. with who?
Dude, you keep doing this to me. Her name is Sanaya
Lotus.
Like the butterfly. Lotus. Like the car?
See, no, shut up. Sanaya Lotus. Oh, Lotus. She'll be with us, and I can't wait for you guys to meet her. And Steven, bite me.
All right, Mark. I've had a good time.
Yeah, I got to go take my medicine.
Do your thing.
All right. And we will see you on Tuesday.
Good night.
Good night.